the spirit.
I try. Just can you kind of put into words what it means for this program to be going to Detroit?
Yeah, like we told our guys, huge step for our program. Haven't been there in a while. This team we're awfully young and still learning how to play big games, how to close out weekends, how to win in general. Especially playing a team like Ferris. They're experienced, went to the final last year, well coached, and they know how to win. And they showed that tonight. I thought they were playing for their lives, but knowing how to win. And our guys found a way to battle and just stuck with it and battled. It wasn't pretty, but we battled. And you can't be more proud of the way the guys were.
Mark, it's a one-game season for you from here on out.
Yep.
Given the way your goalie played tonight, has played throughout this season, I mean, you feel pretty good going into a stretch where it's a one-game season from here on out?
I think that helps us. I think our guys understand what's behind them. They play extremely hard in front of them. That gives you a start. Like you said, it's one game at a time now.
Having a hard-fought 3-game series, how much celebrating are you going to be able to do, and how quickly will you sort of turn the page and look forward to Notre Dame next weekend?
That's what we talked about already with our team. It's all about recovery right now. Take care of their bodies, make sure they're getting the cold tubs and stuff that was helpful this year early. RJ, we had talked till we were blue in the face. RJ was there expressing to those guys how important it taking care of their bodies, stretching now, getting the right fluids into their body, the cold tubs, the whole deal. But especially being at home right now, we don't have to travel. We can take care of our bodies right now, take tomorrow a day off, turn the page and get ready for Notre Dame.
Glad to see how collected and structured you guys were in your own end in the third. The second might have been a little different, but in the third, with the one goal lead protecting it, they seem to do a pretty good job.
We were on our heels in the second. Ferris played an outstanding second period. I think our defensemen were really put on their heels. But I thought the third period, we played as a whole from a team standpoint pretty well, pretty structured, pretty good job taking care of the puck, pretty good job in the neutral zone. But in the D zone, I thought we were much better in the third period. I thought guys just stepped up and played a little bit harder, found a way to block a few more shots, and really got it out on the walls. I think for us, our wingers continue to get better this year, battling on the wall. So that's a hard area, and you really have to lace them up and try to win those battles on the wall.
You had mentioned in the preseason that Ohio State won the first CCHA title, and you guys wanted to win the last one. Now you're a step closer. What about that legacy and a chance to do that, actually put bookends on the CCHA?
Yeah, it'd be nice. It would be outstanding for our program. Like I said, we turn the page now and we get ready and find a way. Got Notre Dame. It's all about twos. It's pretty interesting. You get into playoff time, and it's always about 2-game segments, and you got to find a way to win 2 games back to back, no matter how it's done. They don't ask how it's done, but you just have to find a way to. This is the first step for our program in a long time. Win 2 games. Now next week you got to find a way to win 2. If you're fortunate enough to get through that, you got to win 2. You got to win 2 again. So it's we're looking forward to that challenge. We'll see what Notre Dame throws at us, and I think our guys will be ready for any kind of challenge.
What did you need to do differently the last 2 games after the first game? Anything change mentally or strategically for you?
No, I excuse me. I just thought we took care of the puck better. Like to start the game, you saw. I thought the first 8-9 minutes we took care of the puck, made plays with the puck. Yesterday, same thing. We took care of the puck and we were confident with it. Halfway, maybe a little bit over halfway through in the first period. In the second period, we started panicking a little bit, not taking care of it. We had more time than what we had thought. We have to play with that confidence, and it starts with our defensemen, especially. I thought they had especially with Gettig and Daly, those guys were outstanding with the puck.
Speaking of that, Gettig gets that goal for you. Seems like it came at a pretty big time for you. I assume that gave your bench a little bit of a boost, considering you had just given up those 2 goals.
We were awfully quiet, awfully quiet on the bench, trying to battle a little bit through it. Yeah, Geds he's come a long ways. I think he continues to improve. He's got NHL legs, and he showed it there. His ability to get up in the play, but it wasn't even the goal so much. It was the way he played from there on out. He was a warrior back there.
and McCormick had that he scored in the first game, but had that penalty, and for him to come back in game 2, game 3 to get big goals, I mean, it's got to be kind of a nice little redemption for.
Yeah, I think it speaks to who he is and his character. Max's thing is that he's just got to control his emotions, and he's got to channel it in the right area. And if he lets his emotions get control and take control of him, and he takes dumb penalties like that, or he does things that aren't characteristic of who he is. And for him to be able to put that behind him, come out and play the way he did last night and tonight, tremendous.
You've gotten at least one power play goal, I think, in 6 straight. You've got a goalie that played his pants off tonight. I mean, are those 2 things that bode well heading into the next round of things?
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, obviously, power plays, you got to find a way to generate momentum. If you're fortunate enough to score some goals, then it's a big-time positive. Goaltending's been solid. I think our penalty kill's been solid in the right times. And I like our depth of our team. Our forwards are playing well. We were able to spot a couple guys in last night, get a couple more guys in tonight. I like how they're battling for each other and excited for each other.
Kind of a similar question as far as Max. Greco wasn't even dressed in the first game, and you brought him in for brought the speed tonight and all that. But then he had the game-winning goal. I mean, that speaks to the team and to him as well.
Well, we played him right down to the end too.
Yeah.
And here's a guy that's tremendously gifted offensively, and we were playing him right down to the end when you need some guys to really toughen up defensively. And that speaks to how he's going to grow as a player. The thing that he brings, and you see it every day in practice, is his speed, his skill. And for him to jump into a tough situation when you're down a game against Ferris, a team that sticks to their guns and plays extremely hard, I think that's a lot of growth for Grex.
You want to schedule any more games here?
Pardon me?